Hey guys, I'm making a video solution to number of intersecting disks by Codility. This is a brilliant solution that I saw from Hazel Prasetya, and I decided to make a video explaining it. Um, so let's start here. We have our input array here. We have indices from 0 to 5, or the starting point for each disk. And then we have the radius for each disk. Well, these are radii. And then the first thing we want to do is we want to create two arrays representing the left endpoint and the right endpoint for each disk. So we'll take disk 0. We have a starting point of 0. So we have 0 minus radius of 1, negative 1. This goes here. Then the right endpoint, 0 plus 1, 1. That's the right endpoint. And then for disk 1, starting point is 1. Minus radius of 5, we have negative 4. So this goes into our array of left endpoints. And then for the right endpoint, we have starting point of 1 plus radius of 5 equals right endpoint of 6. So now we have these two arrays that represent disk 0, disk 1, through disk 5. And this would be disk 3. So for disk 0, its left endpoint is negative 1, and its right point is 1. The second thing we want to do is we want to border these arrays. So we'll sort them. So now we can see that our arrays are sorted. And the other thing we can notice is these endpoints no longer represent our disks like they used to. So this here is no longer disk 0. And this is disk 1 here. Nope. And then this is disk 5. No, it's not. So this doesn't represent anything like that anymore. And we'll come back to this array. Before that, I want to come to step 3 and explain this axis here. So we can think of it as either time, starting at negative 4, or we can think of it as position. But either way, it goes left to right. And then this O here represents an opening a disk, or a left endpoint of a disk. And then the C represents closing a disk, or a right endpoint of a disk. Okay, so we're gonna start iterating through this array here, and this is 0 to 5 again. So we're going to take negative 4 and we're going to compare it to 1. Is negative 4 less than 1? Yes, it is. So we have an open disk here. And then we iterate that value. So now open disks is 1. So we continue. Is negative 1 less than 1? Yes, it is. So we come here to open a disk. Now we already have a disk open. So if both disks are open at the same time, that means we have an intersection. So we increment by 1. And then we also want to update our open disks. Okay, so then we continue. We have 0. Is 0 less than 1? Yes, it is. So then we come to open this circle. And then we notice that there are 2 open disks already. So this will intersect both of them. So then our intersections are 3. And then again we update our open disks. Again we have another disk starting at 0. 0 is less than 1. So we open this disk now. So this disk will intersect the other 3 that are already open. So now we're going to have 6 intersections, and we're going to update the number of open disks. Alright, so then we're going to go to 2, but 2 is less than 1. So we can't open a disk yet. We have to close a disk. So we're going to close 1. We're going to come here. And this just means one of these disks ended at this point. So it's no longer going to intersect other disks. And we can take any of them. I'll take this one out. Gone. So now number of open disks is down to 3. Okay, then we come here. Is 2 less than 4? It sure is. So we open another disk. The disk we just opened will intersect all the other open disks. So 1, 2, 3. So we have 6. So we're going to have 7, 8, 9. And again, we're going to increment the number of open disks. Alright. And then we want to open 5. But we can't because 5 is greater than 4. So we're here and we have to close the disks. So I don't know, it doesn't really matter what you pick. We'll just pick that one. So now this is down to 3 again. Now we try again. Is 5 less than 4? No, it's not. So we have to close another disk. Again, doesn't matter which one. I'm going to pick that one. And now we only have 2 open disks. So we have 5. Is 5 less than or equal to 5? Well, they're equal. So that passes. So this disk at 5, it will intersect the other 2 disks. They're already open. So then our grand total is 11. And then we don't have any more disks to loop through, so we are done. Now, this whole time when I was comparing these, I said less than. So it's actually less than or equal to. So it was 5 less than or equal to 5. And every time I would make the comparison, it was less than or equal. Other than that, I hope this video helped. And one more thing, after we're done opening disks, we don't really give a crap what's back here. Again, thank you for watching. Have a good day.